Hi, this is Laura from the Worcester Campus Research Library, and today I'm going to give you a quick guide to accessing OSU databases. So let's go. Begin at library.osu.edu and then click Research Databases List. Once here, I have three options for finding databases. So option one, if I know which database I want to look at, I can just type in its name. Web of Science, for example. Click Find, and here are two library records listed for it. I'm going to choose the Web of Science core collection by clicking here. From the library record, I can then follow the link to the database. If you're working from home, you may also be asked to enter your OSU credentials, just like you do when you're checking your email. It's also worth noting that if you have a database you use regularly, you can bookmark the page for quicker access. That way you don't have to start from the library's homepage each time. You can just start from your browser. So here we are in Web of Science. Option two is to view the databases arranged alphabetically by title. This one is pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to pick the letter P to show you. This is particularly helpful if you can't remember the exact name of a database you want to look at. You can also just browse what's available through the libraries. The third option is to browse by subject. You can scroll through here to find curated list of databases by subject. One that's particularly helpful for CFAES students is the Agriculture, Environmental Sciences, and Horticulture's grouping. So I clicked into it and I see a list of databases that provide content on agricultural or environmental topics. So there are descriptions for these as well. So as we scroll through, we can see databases you might be familiar with, like Agricola, Biosis, Cabby, Crop Protection Compendium. However, you can just scroll through and read the descriptions. Maybe you'll find something useful you haven't heard of before. Now, what are the benefits of going through the library databases as opposed to simply using Google Scholar? Well, I will not try to talk anyone out of using Google Scholar. It should be a tool in your tool belt, but it should not be the only one. So one advantage to using the library databases versus Google Scholar is that you're less likely to hit a paywall when you're working off campus. You can set up your Google Scholar preferences to fix this issue. I have a video on it in case you're interested. However, using the links to resources provided by the library is a more direct route to content. However, the most important reason to include library databases in your search strategy is that these resources are focused and more likely to be of higher quality. So with Google Scholar, you will get a number of results, a huge number of results from your searches, which absolutely can be helpful. But not all of them are from reputable journals. Um, Library databases also give you a narrower lens to look at materials that have been specifically curated for somebody working in a particular field or subject area. And again, they're more likely to be of higher quality. So that's your brief introduction to library databases. If you have any questions about this tutorial, need help navigating a particular database, or maybe you need help coming up with a good search strategy, feel free to reach out to your friendly local librarians. We are here to help, and happy searching.